fine.
Some like spa or something.
Drinking bourbon and listening to it.
I was trying to go through their list of music, and it was it's not a great interface. It's kind of the next thing they need to fix up. Trying to find good music on this is. Alright, if let's give at least the two waywards we know that will be joining here at least a couple more minutes, and if they cannot join shortly, we will get started. Alex, would you want to Jaeger Altgrand in the meantime? I will, I guess, be Jaegering Malmore and Adventure in the meantime.
Huh. Yeah, well, he read my message, so maybe.
Oh, he's online. Back. Yay!
Okay. Racing the clock.
It's like, come on, guys. 8:30 start time. We know how much of a stickler I am for this shit.
Hey.
Hey.
It's just luck I happened to look at the clock when it was 8:30.
I literally just got home.
Was it the traffic for you too?
No, I just ended up staying an extra hour.
Ah.
Well, the price of power in wearing the crown, my friend.
Yeah, you could call it that.
It'd be better if they gave him a crown, but...
Yeah, but we got enough.
I'm the Geek Squad Emperor.
Yes.
Emperor Johnson Bomb.
Hey, I mean, come on. Apparently Geek Squad loves branding everything. Like, everything.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. If I had the option to wear a crown at work, I would.
Yeah, if there was a crown available for purchase with all the other Geek Squad branded shit, you'd think about it. I would say, if nothing else, we would chip in for Mario, just to know that he's going into people's homes with that on.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, I'd get Mario cap.
Oh, yeah. Alright. Adventure looks like he's going to be a little late. Altgrand or Uzra, would you want to Jaeger him?
I mean, I suppose I can, since I'm right next to him.
Alright.
Believe.
And Uzra and Altgrand will be working more in Simpatico than they have ever done before.
That is true.
Huh?
Alright. I was joking that since you're Jaegering him, the two of you will be working in Simpatico better than you've ever done before. Like, I just thought you go left. He already went left. It was amazing. It's like we could read each other's minds.
Yeah.
Alright, I shared Adventure's character sheet with you.
Cool.
Alright.
You were brief about the staff before we start?
Oh, right. Hey, Shyla, Altgrand wanted to talk to you a second.
They didn't hear you.
Okay.
The staff that we got,
Yeah.
we reread the rules. It's not going to work for me.
Oh, okay.
So when we get in, we'll do a little something to make sure it gets to you, because it's only going to work for you.
Okay. It's a staff of defense, right?
Yeah. I'll send
Yep.
you the stuff for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't use sticks?
It's the spell table stuff.
Magic
Yeah.
console.
Yeah, unfortunately, when we reread it, Magic and all its rules, you have to have the spells available on your list to use them. Yeah. So even if you don't have them learned, they just have to be available somewhere on your greater table of spells. So, alright. You two, you'll get that worked out. You can do it mid-battle. Well, fuck it, let's do it live. All right. We left off. You guys have been getting closer and closer to the end of your man hunt for the smugglers responsible for stealing Clockwork Armor parts. You had found the ruins of a catacombs of some drow before they had left the Underdark. As you were finishing your exploration, our friend Adventure turned a corner into a large cavern and coming into the notice of one seemingly more intelligent and kind of badass looking undead fellow who spoke suddenly in a very creepy voice we might hear again here shortly, pretty much stating that fresh meat at this point. So at that point the party is split. To the north, Adventure and Uzra facing a horde of 8 zombies and another gentleman, and zombies rising from their tombs around Malmore, Shyla, and Pourquoi. And Basil noticing a few zombies rising in the other room. And our stalwart rogue Black Feather in the middle just going, well, shit.
There's some troubled terrain in front of me too, guys, so don't forget about that.
Yep. I brought that into the forefront. That is identified by Black Feather. It is troubled terrain that a failed dex check while moving through there can cause debris to fall from the ceiling. With that, to keep it a little easier, there will be 3 initiatives for the monsters. It will be the monsters on the south side of the map.
South side.
The zombie monsters on the northwest, and then the leader will have his own initiative. So if you give me a moment, I will roll their initiatives. Your initiative.
Why's it gotta be Whitey? Oh, terrible.
Wah, wah. Alright, and the rest of you are now welcome to roll your initiatives.
Okay.
And I must not forget to roll Malmore's initiative because, you know, I'm playing Malmore.
Let me tell my wife we started real quick.
Okay, no problem. Ooh, I got a good initiative with Malmore. There's Malmore's only 20 for the night.
How do you roll Yennefer's initiative? Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Okay. Alright, we'll just wait for Pourquoi to come on back.
Damn,
I'm back.
Alrighty. With that great initiative we got here, Malmore is up first. So he is gonna attack the zombie directly in front of Shyla, knowing that she is a bit squishy and he needs to attract that zombie's attention. Alright, he is gonna make a single attack here. Whew. Yeah. That is gonna hit. He attacks the zombie here. Let me just get the zombie's card up here. character sheet. Alright. Alright, that hits. So Malmore does 8 piercing damage on the zombie in front of you, Shyla. And with that, he's going to follow it up with... he's going to burn a key point to follow it up with a flurry of blows. So that's going to be 2 unarmed strikes against that zombie. That hits. And the second one hits. Man, Malmore's rocking it tonight. It's going to be additional 10 damage to that zombie. And now that zombie is somehow bleeding.
I can see where they are now.
It's just toxic.
Icker.
Icker. Yes, Icker. And that's gonna end Malmore's turn. Yennefer, what would you like to do?
Right, Yennefer is gonna fly over this way yonder and start making lots of noises to try to attract their attention.
All right. Do you want to set how high up she is?
Let's say 30. I don't know how high the cave is.
This is a really big cave, so I would say probably 50, 60 feet up. Like, it's a large, massive cave with stalactites. I would say, real quick for me, roll her her ability,
That's impossible.
What's it called? Her
Mimicry.
distract. Yes. Do they just do a saving throw?
I think they just do a saving throw because nothing on this mentions what it does.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the 5 closest to her.
Oh, I
We're
see.
gonna
DC 10 Wisdom. That's what it is. Sorry.
The 5 closest to her. So I'm gonna mark them. One moment. The ones that are marked pink here will be the ones that are going to go investigate her because they failed their saving throws. Surprise, surprise, zombies are not that wise.
Excellent.
All
That's
right,
the end of Yennefer's turn.
Yep, that's the end of Yennefer's turn. Poor Qua, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna throw some holy oil in my weapon.
All right, that's your bonus action?
Yep.
All right. And yep, go ahead, do what you
Squares
do.
are weird.
What?
Squares are kind of strange.
They don't exactly line up with the grids that are there, so it looks a little bit off. I know. All right. Yeah, that hits, good sir.
And what's 1d4?
1d4. Yep. All right, so that is going to be 9 damage total. Strangely enough, zombies are not especially prone to radiant damage.
Really?
Yeah, it's basically any of the turn undead abilities work amazing on them, but since they're just reanimated flesh, technically, it's weird. It's not listed on their thing that they're susceptible to radiant damage.
Huh.
and a lot of other undead have that
Alright.
listed. So, no, that's fine. All right, there we go. No, know what? We're gonna do another 2 because I think that's stupid that zombies don't have that listed. So there you go.
Can
Use
you list
some
the
damage to
holy
that.
oil, like double versus undead or something?
Yeah, I'll read it later, but it doesn't list it. But
What's more unholy than the undead?
that's an excellent question.
The god who blessed it was sort of a bureaucrat. It was a lot of
He wasn't
didn't
the
read the
most.
footnotes.
I mean, look, I was gonna say if you guys bought this in Serbial, I mean, dwarven gods are a little selfish and bureaucratic. Kind of dicks. All right, you stand there, Pourquoi?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, Shyla, you are up.
All right. I'm going to magic missile. I'm going to spread it out to 3. So I'm going to do the
Make
northeast,
a roll real
the
quick.
west.
When you do magic missile, you have to say it like magic missile.
Yes, I pull up tinfoil, right?
All right, so you're gonna do it on the bleeding one, I'm guessing.
To the west, yep, and to the
All right.
north, and down to the bottom as well, right below.
Okay. Go ahead and do the magic. Roll your damage.
Yo. As soon as I find it, I know it's around here somewhere.
No problem.
Oh shoot! I pushed the.
Come on, expert magic user.
I always hit that button.
So literally, Shyla, you are fumbling low because it's Zombie's first time, and you, I got this guy's magic. No, hold on. And then you hear Blackfeather in the distance. Come on, expert magic user.
Shut
Let's do
up!
this.
Get hit by a rock. lightly.
And you did walk through a couple traps, technically only about 15-20 minutes ago. If you remember, you went exploring and walked through some traps.
It was only an arrow. It's fine. Sorry.
We'll do the first one. It's higher.
Thanks.
Alrighty. So, that's 5, 5, and 5. Yeah, so we're going to do damage to the one to the south and the one to the north first. That's 5. And as always, I love the descriptor for magic missile. Pretty much Gundam style, these magic missiles come flying out, avoid everything you want them to avoid, and hit directly on the targets you want them to hit. Now the friend in front of you. Alright. We get to do the fun thing for a zombie. Alright. You did 5 damage. So, Shyla, the one directly in front of you, you hit it dead on with that magic missile, and it rocks back, and you think it's about to fall over, but it just stands right back up. You were sure that should have taken it out, but it stood right back up. All right, does that end your turn, Shyla?
Yes, it does.
Alrighty. Monsieur Oldgrand, you are up.
Yes. I'm going to turn around and look at the Zambo attacking my caster friend. And I'm going to attempt to blast it with an Eldritch Blast.
Go ahead and roll, sir. Oh! So, Shyla,
Roll that.
can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
Oh boy. Yep.
What?
Well then.
Oh, okay. Know what? I'm gonna this is only time I'm going to do this because it's something you and I have been working with. Because you always forget you do have a reaction. And you have a spell, if you remember on your spell list, for reactions.
Oh, is that what the shield was for?
Yes.
I can't figure out when to use it. Sorry.
Blocky.
It's subconscious. I don't.
You just burn the spell points. You don't roll anything. You just go, oh God, shield. You know.
Okay.
So if you burn the spell points, I'll say the shield is enough to overcome that one. So you trip and fall back, and you see this Eldritch Blast still bearing down on you, just crackling dark energy swirling towards you, and you... and it... Your shield angled just right, and the Eldritch Blast just... ricochets off.
Oh my God, watch out!
Sorry.
Would you like... This may be a good time, Olgrand, if you did want to give her that staff, to suggest that you might want this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and Misty step behind her.
Okay.
On this action.
Go ahead.
And then can I take a free action to give her the staff?
You can, yes, place it right. You can pretty much drop place just right next to her. So, Shiloh, you can pick that up as a free action real quick.
Okay.
And as you pick it up, you feel a warm humming sensation in your hand as you take hold of the Staff of Defense. Your AC is now increased by 1, and Olgrain will, if you need any help getting the spells on there and anything, just let us know.
Alright.
Alright, and that ends Olgrain's turn. Alright, it is the Southern Zombies.
That sounds like a good band.
Yeah. As the zombies take their turn, through all of the zombies' lips, you hear a single voice, and it says, "I have stood for centuries, waiting in the darkness." So just to be a little creepy there. We'll go with Bleedy McBleederson here, Shiloh, unfortunately. So,
Did you say raping?
Bleedy McBleederson.
I'm tired of that.
No, the dialogue was, I have stood for centuries waiting in the darkness. That is 18 against your AC, Shiloh.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Now, since it...
Staff and fit.
If you would like, Shiloh, as a reaction, you can burn the charges equal to cast shield on yourself as a reaction. So that would add 4 to your AC. And it wouldn't be your spell points you're deducting it from, it's from total charges on the staff.
It still wouldn't work. It would still hit.
Oh. Alright, then yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And didn't she already use her reaction for a shield this round?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's true. Thank you. Thank you, Alex.
Not that it matters.
Do a valid point.
So, as the zombie rears its arm up and brings it slamming down on you, you take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, right.
Alright, and the next one down here is going to shift 5 feet over directly in front of Malmore and attack him with another slam attack. That is 11, which does not hit Malmore's AC, so he deftly sidesteps as that creature as he brings down his fist. And then the other 3 in the back there are gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. other zombies in that other room start moving. Basil sees this and actually calls out to you, Alcran, because he's got one like right on top of him.
Yeah, it's right under him. He was up in the air when he went in that room.
Yep. Fortunately, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Fortunately, this other zombie is gonna shuffle right next to you, Alcran, and take the flanking bonus against Malmor. All right, with a 17, he hits. So, yeah, Malmor is going to take 5 bludgeoning damage. All right, and then Pourquoi, the one in front of you, is going to try to attack you as well.
Oh no! He misses.
13 swings wide as you deftly duck underneath. And that ends the below the Mason-Dixon line zombies turn. So Blackfeather, you're up. Whoop. Why did that do? We're going to get you back up there because I double clicked. Alright, Blackfeather, you're up.
Going to cast Firebolt and hurl a mote of fire at Bleedy McBleedy.
Alright. Go ahead for your attack roll. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage. That is 4 fire. As you watch, it impacts and he crumbles to the ground. And unfortunately, he stands back up. He is on a little. He's singed. A little bit on fire still, but he is still up.
All right.
Does that end your turn, sir?
No, I'm moving.
Okay.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Now my turn's over.
Okay.
The hell? Did you just leave?
Oh, by the way, there's way more zombies up here.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
and
there's
suddenly.
a fight that's probably controlling them, so that's my target. Why do they keep getting back up? It's like something's controlling them. Think about it.
If anyone would like to make a Arcana check, Uzura, you can make an Arcana check on your next turn if you would like.
Okay.
Anybody following that statement, if you would like to make an Arcana check, and if you score high enough, I will give you some hints. It is the White's turn. With that, let's see here. What is... I gotta pull up his character sheet. Range. Oh yeah. Let's see. As anyone who is able to watch the White can see, he pulls a large, massive, recurve longbow from his back and aims at the closest target he can see. He will take a shot with his longbow at adventure.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice. Look at that.
Luckily, oh no, that is the wrong.
I was going to say that longbow
Rapiers,
shoots
sword.
rapiers.
No,
in the bow.
Man, I want that longbow.
no. Sorry, that is. All right, you now know he has a vicious rapier.
That he can throw at people.
I'm pretty sure he put it in the bow. His rapier's gone now.
So hold on. 16.
misses.
All right. With that, he will say again. You hear voices come from the zombies again.
Ages pass and my thirst for before. I don't even remember. It has been so long.
And it's his turn. He's just gonna stay on the rock. Uzura, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. I guess stand with adventure at the end of the water here.
Alright.
And I guess I'll make a shot. I'm not gonna be able to hit him through all the zombies, right?
Yeah, he's got almost full cover at this point.
Alright. So I'll just hit closest zombie here.
Right.
And now I'll just do a regular. Well, no, I'll use a grip point for advantage on the roll.
Okay.
Did I shot? 16 hit?
Yep, that hits.
That 8 didn't.
If it was not a critical failure on that one, it would have. Oh wait, no, that would. Just so you know, for funsies,
Yeah.
that would have hit.
Oh, okay.
He takes 10 damage.
Yep.
And he is no longer interested in whatever the hell was making that noise over there, because something just, hit him
Shot him.
from a different
Yeah.
direction. Yep.
I'll use my firearm expert for my bonus action to shoot again.
Alright, go ahead.
Same guy. Oh, that's not advantage.
We'll
just
take
use
the
the first one,
we'll
or-
take the 11 because it hits anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, that is... Oh, he is still up.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do. That'll be
Alright.
my turn.
Second part of this mentally linked dynamic duo is up.
So is this water like walkable? It's shallow.
Are you Jesus?
So you can see, since there are zombies standing in it, and they are roughly of medium creature height. They range from knee to waist deep. So I would say about in the center, so right about here, you might have to spend 2 squares of movement in that little square right in the 4 square right in the middle. But yes, it is easily standable for a 6 foot and change
Okay, so it's just like
hulking. Yeah,
terrain kind of thing. Okay.
yeah, it's difficult terrain.
He can move 15 feet then.
Yeah, he's currently Adventurer's movement, I believe, is currently 30 feet.
Yeah.
So yes, he would have 15 feet of movement. I talked to Adventure before this. You do not have the secondary ability of the Knuckles, so you cannot increase your size yet till he rests. Does at least a short rest, because he went straight from getting it into battle.
Alright.
But the the permanent strength modifier is in place, so, and that's already been adjusted on the character sheet.
Oh, I see that. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna have him move here.
Okay.
And let's just have him use a dodge action for now.
That's fine. Alright, does that end your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Basil.
Basil chitters in response. Basil looks around, sees some Zambos, and wants to hightail it because he's still in recording mode.
Yeah.
And he's not ready to fight. So he's going to just fly back to Altgren to his shoulders.
I would say we had talked before. He's about 20 feet up, so he's out of the zombie's wingspan at this point. So you can do a double dash movement to try to get back. Alright. If you want to take him out of initiative, I can do that. Sweet. Okay. Now we are, I guess the Union zombies are up. So...
I just now fucking understand what you're talking about.
Our zombies from earlier. Whoa.
Whoa. These zombies are doing weird things.
Yeah, it is. Hold on.
What is going on?
He's gonna steal our
He's
soul.
got a little buddy.
I think the batteries are dying in my my mouse. Hold on. Oh god, what is it? What? Okay.
Twin Peaks
Hold
episode.
on. Yeah.
He just shrank to half the width and double the height. It's like, oh.
Alright, I'm gonna
I'm
take
on
him
my
off the field because he's going crazy. And I'm just gonna drop a new one on there for that.
You got a bleeding mini zombie.
Yeah. There, he's fixed.
It was water refraction.
They're using some kind of illusion magic. It's
crazy.
It's like the desert. Not.
It's the opposite of an oasis.
Would you like to cast detect electricity? Battery.
Alright, and he'll move down here. So, these remaining four are going to go investigate the weird noise they heard, because it sounded scrumptious. And at the end of the turn, they'll make their Constitution saving throw again. So, 1, 2, 3...
not a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, thank you. What is up with... My mouse keeps double-clicking on everything. Alright, he has enough movement to get down to you.
Is there difficult terrain? Jesus.
It is not difficult terrain for him, as he doesn't give a shit if he slips or falls.
Okay.
And also, the big reason it's difficult terrain as well for adventure is he can't see shit. His human eyes do not see anything.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. He's gonna attack you, Uzura.
Yeah, hits.
5 bludgeoning damage for you.
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, he's gonna come down here. He's gonna come here. 4. Alright, that ends the Union zombies' turn. They've come to emancipate you from your brains. Alright, it's Malmore. He's gonna make an attack against Bleedy McBleederson. In front of Shyla. Again with his silver sword. Yep, that hits. And that's gonna be 8 damage. And that, the zombie crumbles. What? Hold on. 8 plus 5. And gets back up. And Malmore's going to be very confused and a little perturbed at this point. And
So he got knocked down, but he got up again.
Yep. That's going to end his turn. As I said, anybody trained in Arcana, if you would like to make an Arcana check, if you'd like to know why this is happening, you can do so on your turn.
This is happening.
I hate all of you, or no? No, I don't hate all of you. Yennefer, you're up.
Going to continue to distract them.
Alright. They will make another wisdom saving throw.
So the difficult terrain is only difficult terrain if we're worried about getting hit with rocks.
What it is in that difficult terrain area, you just have to make a dexterity check to be quiet to prevent stuff from falling on you.
Alright.
It's a unstable ceiling. The zombies are still enthralled by whatever noises Yennefer is making.
Any of the new ones?
You know what? That one is. He's close enough now.
Thank you.
Yep.
He's good now.
Alrighty. Pourquoi, you are up.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta do some math real quick. Alright.
No worries.
Full roll. So I gotta roll dex for hit with rocks there? Or what?
Since you were using your Fool's Tumble, I'm gonna say, yeah, you can roll. You roll at advantage because you're already like acrobatics at advantage.
Oh, you're too good to me.
Yeah,
Like
you're
Maverick.
fine. Jess.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give an inspiration to,
Who are you giving it to?
this bit too, right?
Okay. What do you say to Uzer to inspire him?
Yo, fuckface, keep going.
Inspired.
You have Are you still at 1d4?
Yeah, not until we bang. It's 1d8.
Okay.
It's 1d6.
Oh right, yeah, you're at 1d6 now.
It starts
Yeah.
1d6.
I don't think it's ever
yeah.
been 1d4.
D4. Why I keep thinking 1d4? Is that end your turn, Pourquoi?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Shyla, with that arcana check, you remember in your studies with your mentor. Of course, I'm gonna say that. Give me half a second. Kurdu. You. No, that's not. Oh, Muriel. Sorry, wrong person from your backstory.
That's good.
You remember with some of your studies with Muriel, she mentioned that if you were ever facing the reanimated dead, that they will rise again if enough damage is not given to them after they fall. It tends enough. It is a DC check against damage plus 5. Constitution saving throw.
Didn't the one
So-
in front of her die?
It fell
What?
down.
Didn't the one in
He fell
front of her
down. No, it's they drop to 0. I roll the save, and if their Constitution saving throw is damage plus 5, the DC is damage plus 5. If they roll higher, they get back up with 1 point.
Got it.
Yeah. So
Is
basically, the
damage on after death or for the final kill?
no, it's once they go, whenever the damage takes them to 0 or lower, that total damage from that attack.
Okay, so the last
has to be. Yeah, the last hit. So, unfortunately, that one, Bleeding McBleederson there, just keeps rolling really good Constitution checks. Yeah. All right, that ends his turn. Oh no, it doesn't end your turn, Charlotte. What am I doing? You're up.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Who do you want to kill? Shoot somebody. Shoot somebody.
All right. I want to use my burning hands, which is the snazzy cone of fire.
Yes.
So, which one do you suppose it is?
All right.
Find it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the wrong direction. Ignore that one.
You can rotate it.
Oh, can you?
Yep. Hold on.
You can
I'll,
rotate it.
I am grabbing it.
hold on. Oh, hold on. I think we're all clicking it.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. There we go. There you go. Now you can drag it over if you want.
Yeah.
No, I guarantee you're getting the two in front of you. There is no question about that.
Yeah, I was wondering, seeing what the angle was on that. There's no angle on it.
Yeah.
So. Now I know.
Yep.
It's not so much a cone
So-
as a.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you do squares, cone doesn't really translate well.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead. What is it? Dexterity saving throw on their part?
It is.
If you click the spell and bring it up, it should throw the card on there.
I just give you a whole link. That's what I gave you.
Yeah.
That's useful.
Oh, hold on. I'll pull it up.
Hey, Zach, where's our ringer at?
Huh?
Dexterity saving throw. Yep.
All
I'll
right.
tell you that now.
Where is our ringer?
Your ringer?
Yeah, he said there was going to be a ringer.
No, next session.
So it does damage no matter what. Half damage if they make the saving throw. 3d6 if they don't.
All right. So, saving throw for these two. Dexterity. Guess what, Shyla? A 1's critical failure. Go ahead and roll your 3d6 damage.
Okay. Any second now.
No problem.
There we go.
Oh, okay. So, let me see how much health the bottom one has. Alright, so he is still up. Alright, Bleederson. And with that, the Bleedy McBleederson directly in front of you falls to ash at your feet.
Hooray! They're flammable, guys. They're flammable.
All right. Does that?
Charlie, you think everything is flammable?
Yes.
Flammable and inflammable really mean the same thing.
Actually, I was gonna say at this. And from the ring, you hear Uzer just say, "Everything's flammable with enough effort."
Amen.
As he tries to start explaining the difference between flammable and inflammable, and just. All right, does that end your turn, Shyla?
Yes.
All right. Oh, grand. You're up.
All right. I'd also like to run an arcana check. Is a free action.
Huh?
Arcana check.
Okay, you wanted to know more about them?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm guessing, Shiloh, you shared your little bit of knowledge,
Yes,
about...
fiery blast.
Yeah, it's a good arcana check. You know the undead cannot be poisoned.
Okay.
That's about it.
Will I get flanking on the gentleman right in front of me that Malmore's next to?
If you shift diagonal to behind him, yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Sounds good.
So I can Eldritch Blast with advantage then?
That is, you are within melee range, sir, so you would actually be Eldritch Blasting at disadvantage, and therefore at standard, since you're flanking.
How much of an action does it take to apply holy oil to a weapon?
It would be a bonus action.
Okay. I'll use a bonus action to put holy oil on my quarterstaff.
Okay, but it would be a bonus
Whoa.
action. Are you proficient with your quarterstaff?
I am, yes.
Alright, so it's a free action to draw it, so yeah, you can do that.
Oiled quarterstaff.
You oil your
I did not
quarterstaff.
that.
You watch as Okran expertly oils his quarterstaff in preparation for...
I am proficient in it.
He's really
And I will roll a melee attack against the Zamba.
Holy shit, guys, I think it's our...
Jesus.
Holy shit.
Oh.
Alright, remember, I said it last time, and for at least a little while, because it sounds fun, go ahead and roll damage. It'll be quad damage, so double whatever you roll. Alright.
He's more than just proficient.
Why did it roll it? It's 1d6, what's the... Oh, I'm guessing you did it two-handed.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so that's 9, that's 18 damage, and roll me 2d4 for the radiant damage. So that's 8, so 17 total damage. With a resounding...
Well, the nine is doubled too, right?
Oh, right, so, 18, yeah, so it was 18, so 26,
26.
so another 7 damage. He is hurt. I mean, with a resounding thwack and flash of radiant energy, you even surprise yourself a bit. Like, you're like, oh, maybe I should try this more often. Probably not, but maybe I should try this more often.
Yeah, that's about it.
Alright, since I'm still double-clicking everything, okay, here we go. It's the southern zombies' turn. Bleedy McBleederson directly in front of you, Ulgran is going to take a hit at you, because he's dumb. He's not going to try to flank Malmore. He's more pissed that you hit him. 14 against AC.
That hits.
Alrighty. 2 whole bludgeoning damage.
That's half his health. Jesus.
Alright, and the one standing in front of Malmore is still kind of focused on him. He wants some dwarf. 17 against his AC, and that hits. Alright, that's gonna be how much against Malmore? 6 damage against Malmore. And 1, 2, 3. Nah, he's gonna go for first target of opportunity coming down here. Other Bleedy McBleederson against you, Ulgrand. 11. I hope to God that does not hit. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. That does not hit, right?
That does not hit.
Something didn't hit all.
Good. Yep.
Hey, warlocks are the beefier of the casters. Thank you.
Flex.
Alright, that back
Pandorica
one
Staff.
walks into that. Saves. So, hey, Southern Zombie Team, you hear a sudden rumbling towards where you saw those zombies. The more zombies are coming from. Apparently, the zombies walked across a. Yeah, so if they fail that, 7 damage for each of them as you hear the zombies. You hear rocks falling in that other room, and you're hearing. So their own environment is doing some damage to them.
Brains.
Though I don't know if we know what brains are. Mushy things inside heads, brains. And that's gonna end the Confederate zombies' turn. Blackfeather, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna run up here, Legolas style, and fire my short bow at the white.
All
Can
right.
I rapier out of yours?
Boom.
Let's see. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, and if I remember correctly, had you put holy oil on your arrows?
I wrote that down. I have 9 holy oil arrows. So yes.
Alright, so go ahead and roll a 1d4 on top of that. Alright, that's going to be, double 4, so that's going to be 13 points of damage.
Alright. Then I'm gonna use my cunning action to back.
Mm-hmm.
To here. And as a free action, I'm gonna drop a torch so Adventure can see what the hell he's.
That's helpful.
Yep.
I can't seem to drop it though.
My human eyes.
What did your human eyes see?
My
Give me a
brand.
moment. I will drop it there. I did actually kind of take away some tools privileges
Took away our
recently.
torch ability.
It's just been revoked.
There you are.
Now Adventure can see something, and I'm done.
Quick question. I have our character. You said I was gonna start this match at 5.
No, after this.
Got it.
Yep. Surprise, everyone! You're gonna have enough XP at the end of this to level up. Thanks, adventurer.
Sorry.
I'm teasing.
Did you tell everyone?
Yeah, I told everyone. I was just trying to make Rob a bit silly. Just so you understand, adventure. There's 3 initiatives for the undead: the Southern or Confederate zombies, the Northern Union zombies, and Abraham White Lincoln up here.
There's an Abraham Lincoln?
No, The white is a
Aber White
beefier
Lincoln.
undead. Aber White Lincoln.
Got it.
All
I'm,
right.
I am now up to speed.
Yep. All right, and with that, it is the white's turn. He took your damage. Didn't seem to react much. The radiant damage did burn a little bit. And what you can actually see, he smiles Blackfeather at you. And you get the feeling that he has been down here a very long time and getting to fight again. Adventure, move your butt back.
I didn't move.
You did.
Oh, I'm trying to zoom in and zoom out. Maybe I clicked on my token. I'm sorry.
No problem. There you go. And then you hear again through the lips of all of the zombies in the room.
But he came again, the shadow of the night, he who strides the darkness. I serve again, I feed again, I am yet forced to remain.
And with that, he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to dash. Oh.
Dash.
Well, take his full movement across the water to here. And he is going to... He's not... fire his longbow again at... Yeah, he's going to fire at you, Blackfeather. And he's going to take his full 2 attacks this turn.
Hits.
Alright, we'll see if the other one hits as well.
Nope.
Misses. Alrighty. Take the 6 piercing damage. As an arrow impacts your shoulder and nice flunk.
Touche.
He responds just with a and that will end Aber White Lincoln's turn. Uzura, you are up.
Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna take care of the small fries and let Adventure wail on the important guy. So I'm gonna shoot the bleedy guy in front of me.
Go ahead.
Not for nothing, aren't they just gonna stand back up?
Oh,
No, they have a
you walk-
chance of standing back up.
Did you walk away for that? It's the attack that takes it, the most recent attack, if it takes it below 0, it has to do a con save of 5 plus the damage. Beat 5 plus the damage, or it gets back up. Alright, so yeah, yep, and so he will... Yeah, it's going to take him below 0, so he'll do his save. And he fails. So this one crumples to the ground to not get up again.
Alright, I'll get my grip point back.
Brain.
Then I'll use my action surge to shoot the one north of me.
Alright.
And I'll Deadeye this one. For advantage.
Alright, go ahead. 17 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Alright, he takes 5 piercing damage.
And... bonus action left. I'm gonna reload, because that's 4 shots.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, you still have your movement if you wish to use it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put myself in these guys' face
Alrighty.
after I reload.
That ends your turn, so Adventure, you are up.
All right, I am going to. So this here, over here is kind of like shoreline, kind of
Yes.
ankle deep water. Am I thinking?
Yeah, it's just
Um,
difficult terrain.
It's
like,
difficult terrain. It's right now, since the light's good, right there is not difficult. Getting further out, it would start to get difficult terrain for you, Adventure, since you don't have good dark vision.
So
Fuck
I
this guy
can
up.
move here, and it would be okay.
Yeah.
That'd be good. All right.
Mhm.
I'm gonna rage.
Alrighty.
And go ahead and swing at this big mofo.
All right, go ahead.
Big old swing. Oh, would you look
Oh,
Welcome to the game.
mother. Ah.
Off with his head.
All right. Whoa.
That's 50 damage.
Yeah, it
Hi,
is.
everybody.
That's
Everybody.
50 damage.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Tell me you hit the right.
Adventure!
All right, that's Hold on.
You hit the white, right?
Yeah, he hit the white.
Alright, game
Hold
over.
on.
And everybody dies.
All right. I hate to say it, with he falls, and with a natural 20, stands back up.
What a one, right? As
Yep.
our Archon learned. Ah, that's so nice.
Question, Zach.
Yeah. What the fuck just
Um,
happened?
So, Great Weapon Master. I did reduce him to 0, right?
You did reduce him, technically, but he immediately came back at 1 because of the con save. So you didn't truly reduce him to 0.
But I did.
A bit of
No,
metagaming.
it's- Yeah.
When that happens, they do not fall to 0.
Yeah, they fall to 0 officially after the failed con save.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
It's the same with like Orc Ferocity that keeps you going.
It's an
You don't
in-stat
technically.
effect.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, though, I wasn't. Does anyone happen to remember how many vials of holy oil I was passed last game? I feel like it was
One.
2. Oh, all right. I thought it
But
was 2.
it should have more than one charge, right?
No, you used it during the Minotaur fight, and because you have a great weapon, you had to use the entire holy oil vial.
I thought it.
Oh,
I thought it was 2, but I'll go. off of what
No,
you
I
guys
said you smash the entire bottle against the side of the axe.
We're not going to need it.
You're right. I just, if I could, as a bonus action, but I already raged, so we're good, I guess. I'm pretty much, I'm good. I'm just, if I can't have Great Weapon Master, I'm gonna have Great Horn Master.
I have Great Horn Master, I can tell you that.
I think that was my first real deal crit.
It was a good one.
You've gotten crits before. Does that end your turn?
In a fight, I meant. I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. It is Northern Zombie's turn. With their master now damaged, they are going to... first I'm going to move them all...
They shrug off the mimicry.
Yep. 5, 10...
Oh man, they are not happy.
20... Nope.
You did basically just punch their dad.
15,
Punch this
20.
Assistance needed in sporting goods.
All right, so
This always happens to me.
Yeah, like came out the tank and it's just not.
All right,
not
you're
a-
gonna have. Sorry, buddy. 5, 10, 15.
What about opportunity attack?
No, they all stayed within 5 feet.
What?
So like this one that I just moved behind you, he came into combat here with you here, and then he shifted 5 feet behind you. He never left the 5 feet square around you. So if you don't leave the 5 foot square around the person, you're just shifting around them. You don't incur attack of opportunity. It's when you try to leave that 5 foot radius around a person is when you incur attack of opportunity. So we'll start with these two Uzra getting advantage on you. Well, they're going to get it anyway, but I was going to say for questioning me, but no, we're going to start with, we're going to do adventure here. So, luckily only one of them gets advantage on you, technically.
I'm confused. There's only one zombie in there in initiative. Why are they all attacking me?
I said before, remember, everything to the north has the same initiative except the white. Then all the zombies to the south share the same initiative.
So yeah, they're all attacking me.
Yeah, they're all attacking you. Alright, so the one to the south here is going to get to attack with advantage, so I'll roll twice, and we'll see which is the higher. So 16, does that hit your armor class?
No, sir.
Ooh. Alright. Swing and a miss for the first one. 12 does not hit.
Nope. Nope.
13 does not hit.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Yeah, you are, man. And
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that hits. No.
all right, hey, adventure, you just made it through that by the skin of your
I
teeth.
Yeah. Like to scream up, I still need assistance.
Oh, they're touching me.
So, unfortunately for you, Uzra, the two by you get advantage because they are flanking you.
Sure.
All right.
No.
8, apparently. No, that one doesn't hit. Wow. And 19. All right. Yeah, zombies. 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Although I like to quickly revert back to my dodging of how many attacks? 1, 2, 3, 6, and I was staring the white in the eyes.
Actually, it was
the entire time.
1, 2, 3, 4, because one of them had advantage. So it was 4 attacks.
I was just staring down our white friend, with not even breaking eye contact. Just,
Yeah. Just raging.
We may have to talk about me bumping your strength up to 20 so soon. I believe that is a miscalculation, potentially, in my homebrew item for you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm seeing it now with the crit, so yeah. But I will not nerf you mid-battle. We'll talk about it.
So that was. So you meant to put me up to 20 then, because I thought that was a mistake. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's initially what I did. I think we might. What was your strength originally? 17?
Yeah, I just now put it down to 18 because I thought it was a mistake, but.
No, let's go with +1. Yeah, let's have it be +1 in strength for right now. So 18 is fine.
Okay, got it.
All right, Malmore is gonna go after the bleeder and I guess the Ichor Spewer in front of him. All right, he's gonna attack with his silver cross sword, and that hits. Yay!
Yay.
Alright, he took him below 1, so let's see if he does it here. Yep. And with that, the zombie in front of Malmore drops to the ground dead. Alright, and Malmore's going to use his movement to take a 5-foot step away from that zombie behind him and to attempt to block the entrance a bit for the zombies that let everybody know was coming.
Oh, jeez.
Yennefer, you're up.
Yennefer is going to use all her movement and then some. So his first move is 50.
Yep.
And second move is 50. Say, put her rocks right about
yeah, I
there.
mean, she's okay. Because she's flying. She's not going to cause the issue.
Double movement, so I'm not sure she can do anything else at that point.
Alright. That ends her turn. Pourquoi, you are up.
Alright. Is that behind? Is there a rock to the left of the Venture?
Yes, that's a pillar to the left of Venture.
Like that, with a dash, or a tumble, whatever. Just heal our buddy here, might as well.
Heal wounds.
So you heal in Uzra or Adventure?
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna do
Uzra.
this at 2, I think.
Alrighty.
Well. Is that a total of 6?
Was that all?
Yep, that's a total. Yeah, that. Did you choose to cast it at level 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold on. Let me.
I don't even know what level 2 means for it, honestly.
Hold on. Cure wounds. Oh, I'd have to spell it right. Cure wounds. Add a higher level when the spell slots healing increase. But roll another D8. It's supposed to roll 2d8 plus your charisma modifier.
But it kind of looks like it did, right? And they're both 6.
Oh, okay. It rolled it twice, so there you go. Yeah, so 6
I'm
to
reading
12.
through wounds now. Is it 2 fucking targets?
No, it's.
It says up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
Oh.
That would be 2 targets.
I'll play with that later. Let's not worry about that right now.
No, Cure Wounds is a creature you touch regains a number of hit points.
But the description might be wrong when I have one thing here. But,
Oh, okay, yeah. Cure Wounds is a creature you touch within 5 feet. So yeah, you get 12 hit points back, Uzra.
Okay.
Alright, does that end your
3 points? It's alright.
Yeah, hold on. Level 2, yep, 3 points. And you roll the heck out of there. Alright, that ends your turn. Shyla, you are up.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Burning Hands again. Cover the other direction.
Okay. They will make their dexterity saving throws.
Alright.
They got a 10.
Yay!
So go ahead and
like-
roll your 3d6.
Disco
It's like the exact same thing I rolled last.
All right.
Just a
And with
rave going
that
on over here.
With that, Shyla, you are the one-woman wrecking crew down here.
Woo!
You incinerate both of them. Would you like to do anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk very slowly through the falling rocks area.
Alrighty. If you want to do it slowly, you get half your movement, but you get advantage on the dexterity or acrobatics check.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So my movement's really, how do I have that? Like 5?
You get 15 feet. You'd make it halfway, about halfway through it.
Wait, like right, like there-ish?
Yep.
Okay, that's fine.
Alright. That ends your turn. What
What
was
did
that,
you say?
Algrind?
I don't know how it happened, but I'm not on the screen anymore.
Oh, okay, I thought I was following you.
Oh, Grand!
I
How did
assumed
that
because I'm
happen?
human, like you must have wandered off.
Oh! No!
Pretty sure he
I accidentally
incinerated
deleted
the
you.
last
Do you remember what your initiative number was, Algrind?
Yeah, I was 13. Yeah.
Okay. I'll put you back in the initiative. Sorry.
I have careful spell. I did not incinerate you. I
Yeah,
promise.
yeah. You no. If you did that, you do have to remember to spend the extra
Yeah.
point for that. Okay. Yeah, give me one
Thank
moment.
you for
Algrind,
not
I will-
barbecuing me.
Yep, you
Remember
were...
Algrind?
you a great guy.
Smile ash now. It's okay.
so flammable.
What do I want to do? Here, just roll initiative quick for me, Algrind, and then I'll edit it to get you back in order.
Uh-oh.
There we
Player 3 has
go.
entered the game.
Magic bubble.
Alright, so you are right after Shyla, Algrind. Alright.
Everyone over here.
Alright,
is
Shyla,
having
that ends
a
your
grand
turn.
old time.
Algrind, you are up.
Passing time.
All right. Well, I'm gonna start moving towards the others. Through the difficult terrain, what does movement look like?
What do you mean? What is if you spend half movement, you do not risk bringing the ceiling down on top of your head. If you want to move at full
Okay.
movement, you have to do a dexterity check or acrobatics check.
If I use my action to move again, is that still like I can do 2 half movements and be
Yes.
okay?
Correct.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alrighty.
And that'll end my turn.
Alright. With that, poor Malmore has been left to deal with the remaining Confederate forces on his own.
Jesus.
Dude, what other zombies? There's nothing else
What happened to
there.
Boom.
God, I can't remember the fucking name now. Never mind.
1, 2.
It's like 20 days later. Somber.
Dude, zombies are really low CR creatures, so to be up to your guys' level, it's a lot of zombies. These guys are gonna Romero dash up here a little bit. There we go. Well, there's only one that can do it. He is gonna make a slam attack against Malmore. Brandon, I swear we're not trying to kill you. I really promise you. Child, I'm gonna move your dancing light to pretend to have followed you a little bit, so I can actually get to my zombie token.
Oh, sure.
And that is, it doesn't matter. It's a 7 against Malmore. He just, once again, John Woo's out of the way. He's fine. And that ends the remaining Confederate Forces zombie turn. Blackfeather, you are up.
Moving.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Short bow
Alrighty.
of the way.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
Nice.
To the back of the head.
Is it a hit?
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Plus, what was it? 1d4?
1d4. Yep.
4.
Oh, 8. So, that brings it to 13 damage. Yep, with an 18, he is still at 1.
And then I'll use cunning action to up to there.
Alright.
And then I'm done.
Alrighty. With that, the white turns to the zombie to his, well, to the west here.
Don't need it.
Yeah, he's gonna make a deep inhaling motion. That zombie falls down lifeless. That was his first action, and for his
A lot of health.
second, he is going to look you in the eye, Adventure, and same way you did, and smile a toothy, dead smile as he makes an attack against you.
Do it.
20.
Yeah, that is.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Damn.
Is that a natural? Is that a crit?
No.
No, it's not natural. So first make your Constitution saving throw for me.
Like a spell.
All right, you made that, my friend.
Woo-woo.
You take 7 necrotic damage. So it is not your rage does not negate it.
Got it.
Alrighty. And as his bonus action, let me see. Let me double check what else he can do quick. That is gonna. As bonus action, he'll take a defensive stance with 2 blades drawn in front of him.
Does that mean something?
We'll see.
Generally, dodge actions are disadvantage on attacks, but if that's what he did.
Yep. Uzra, you are up.
Okay. I guess I'll shoot the one north of me.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll grid too.
24. Yeah, of course that hits. Alright. 11. Pew! Not dead, but definitely some damage. Does that end your turn, sir?
I am gonna move around the southern zombie.
Now, understand that, but the northern zombie, when you leave him, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And the one to your left does as well.
Yep.
So you get 2 attacks of opportunity from those zombies.
Yep.
Alright, first attack opportunity 7. Second attack 5. Wow.
Yeah, it didn't hit.
No, it didn't. What the fuck are they rolling? Like, nothing.
They are zombies.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away
Like,
from you guys.
nothing.
Well, he's
It's a nice break from the Minotaurs.
Yeah. That's
short.
Alright, well, that's
Alright.
that then.
Alright. Adventure, you're up.
Still in just as sticky of a situation as I once. I was hoping for not.
Hey, Ring talk.
Just roll
Why
with
don't
it.
you funnel them back to this, where I'm at?
Ring talk. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to say try to push through those 2 behind you.
Just the white then gets an. Oh, I guess they all do.
You
Yeah.
can use a
Well,
disengage action to not
yeah, that would take you.
impose
that
attack
would take-
opportunities.
Yeah,
Losers-
and then you would have
losers
to.
probably be fucked, but we can deal with it a lot easier that way.
You would have to make. So you could take the disengage as your action, and use your entire movement, but you'd have to make a strength contest. I would say 2 strength contests to get through those 2 zombies that are blocking your path.
All right, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, so you take the disengage. The white's hesitant of you after that big hit you took, and he actually had to eat a minion to keep going. So he lets you step back a bit. So you go to kind of elbow thrust, push those 2 zombies out of the way. Go ahead and make 2 strength checks for me, and since you are raging, you get to do that at advantage. Great. So the first one is 9, and the second one is 23. So let's see what we got here. Hold on.
Oops.
Well, the first one passes. And the second one passes. You just push right through him. No trouble, sir.
And then I'll use my movement.
So this means, yeah, you get your full movement.
This is sad. I think I forget what my movement is.
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
It's 40 after next level.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gonna go ahead and do over here. And can I use a health potion as a bonus action?
If you want, yeah, you didn't take your bonus.
It's manufactured.
Okay, so make a Constitution saving throw.
Rage doesn't do anything for this.
Nope. You get 4 health back because you spit the potion up.
On adventure, you can do better than that.
You can chug NyQuil. It's not hard.
I think I almost critted on one, like one off of critting one, so I loved it one time.
Yeah.
Lemon lime. All right, I'm good. I'm done with my turn.
All right. All right. It is the
Later,
northern Northern zombies.
You got this, right?
Gonna go take 5.
Um,
Oh, here's this for good luck.
1, 2, 3, 4. Bleedy McBleederson's gonna get back within range of you. Blackfeather. This friend is gonna be one short here. And then, yeah, unfortunately, Uzra.
Bring it on.
I mean, with the way they're rolling, I wouldn't be too worried. Yeah, you still do have inspiration you have not used. Although it doesn't mean much at the
Doesn't
game.
really help me here. But
Yeah. 1. Oh.
22, 22,
Okay,
like everybody.
So that's we're gonna start with the one at the top here. He technically does get advantage on you, so I'm gonna just see if I roll any better on that one. Shit.
Sure.
All right, so
1920.
that's
Good rolls.
that's 8 doubled, so you're looking at 16.
Cool.
Still got this, right? Just checking.
Next one, 15.
Nope.
All right, next one.
Nope.
Critical miss.
Can he fall over?
This one
Kill himself.
this one is also flanking, so he does get advantage.
Nope. Nope.
17. So, all right, there you go, sir. And Blackfeather, one of them is gonna make the Bleedy McBleederson. There is gonna make attack against you.
That is
19. Alrighty. Oh, hold on.
yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage. You kind of shift and dodge a little, take it on the shoulder, but damn, that hurt. They hit hard. Those zombies are hitting hard.
I feel so bad for you.
Forgive me.
Yeah. You're sitting there like, oh god, that hurt, and it's just like, yeah, that must suck.
When I'm staring down my white that I sliced in half and he just got back up, what am I looking at here? Am I looking at a skeleton or am I looking at something resembling something living still?
The white looks more like a mummified body, while the zombies are more sloth, like flesh sloughing
Skeletal.
off, ichor. Yeah, a little more skeletal.
Yeah, whites are all like
All
stretched
right.
skin and stuff.
Yeah. Malmore. You know what? He's gonna take the disengage action. Disengage and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna go back towards Gran. He's gonna make an acrobatics check on his way through to try to not, kill himself and everybody else. And he made it. Just barely. So he dwarf parkours right past you, Shyla. Somehow doesn't set any of the rocks off. Lands that's all grand. And he's like, yeah. And that's gonna end his turn.
Awesome.
Yennefer, you are up.
Yennefer tries to draw off the zombie mimicry.
Which the ones down there? To the
Yep.
south? Alright, yep. Let me make save. What's the wisdom save again? Oh, it's a
DC.
9. Yeah. Never mind. So, yep, those 3 are all attracted to Yennefer, but currently she's right behind Shyla, so Shyla's in the direct line of path for their investigation. In that direction. Unless you want to move while you're making that noise.
No, I want them to come up this way.
Oh, okay.
I'd like
So-
the company to come back together.
Okay. So the zombies turn. The one you can see, Shyla, turns and looks at you, but kind of past you. And you look back at Yennefer, who's
Shut up,
making all
bird!
this noise to get their attention.
No!
And that ends Yennefer's turn. Pourquoi, you are up.
Zombie 18 South?
Zombie 18, yes, is the Zombie Confederate Forces.
Alright, I'm gonna delay until after Uther then.
Alright. Do you want to... because you'll be permanently
you know
after...
what? Never mind.
Alright.
I mean, I can use second wind on my turn, which
Nah,
will
I got you.
kill me for some, but
I'm just hitting, just tumbling up here.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so there's 2 dice.
Yep. Alright, so that's for 11 health. User, you get back.
cool.
Running low on mana here, boys.
Alright. Shyla, you are up.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna fill the room behind me with web.
okay.
Ooh.
Keep zombies where they belong.
Alright. Alright, I'll say between those two walls now exists web. Just remind me what that spell does.
It's 20 feet. 20-foot cubes. 20 by 20. It has to be anchored. So I'm assuming this
Alright.
space here. Can you see my shape?
So, yeah, you can fill you can easily fill more than that technically.
So
Hold on. Let me draw you a shape. Yep. Alright. You're gonna let me draw a box. Do you want any bigger than that? You can definitely fill like... There you go.
Yeah.
You can fill that.
perfect.
Alright.
Do it up. It's like expanding.
They have to
foam.
make a... Yeah, and they basically have to make a dexterity saving throw or it's stuck, and then they'll get half movement if they pass, right? I think it's something like that. Let me look it up.
They are flammable, just so you know.
Yeah. It would do extra... yeah, web would actually, if you get them all caught in the web and catch it on fire, it would do extra damage.
Strength. If creature is restrained. Oh wait.
Oh, yep.
If I can-
So,
Hold on.
yep, it's difficult terrain if they pass it. If they fail the strength check,
Now I get it.
cool beans.
There we go.
All right. You still have your movement left if you would like to use it.
Yes.
Alrighty,
So,
go ahead.
Move up. Oh gosh. Move out of it. Move. And D. Okay. And I'm good.
Alrighty. We're gonna say just for ease of keeping track, you've at least moved you've been telling the light globes to follow you so that they don't just snuff out on their own.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Alrighty, that ends Shyla's turn. Okran, what are you doing?
I'm going to keep moving up towards the rest of the group.
Okay.
Now that I'm out of because I'm out of the rough terrain, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna step up to here using my movement. As a free action, I'd like to whisper into the ring.
Yeah.
Uzra, cover your ears.
Alright. With that, I will say you get advantage on your saving throw, Uzra.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna
Because you
shatter
know
it.
it's coming. I was expecting that. Yeah, you can fit all those in shatter, so just go ahead and roll the damage. Constitution save for that group. So, hold on. Zombies first. Saves. What is the...
DC 15.
The zombies all make it, so they take half damage. And let me see what the white gets. Yeah, and the white saves as well, so it's half damage. So everybody takes half damage. Hold on. 7 damage. Alright, hold on.
Ow.
I whisper through the ring, Uzra, do you have any health potions?
Huh. I'll take a second wind. I also have health potions, so
Oh, you're
I'm
good.
fine.
Fuck you.
And then it looks like I can see the white from here. Can I see him around that rock wall there?
There's too many people in the way. You can see him, but he's almost got the equivalent of full cover at this point.
I'm not gonna try to attack him. I want to hex him. So does that like I've got vision of him then?
Yeah, you got enough. Yeah, if you can, it's low light. There's no roll for hex, but yeah. Let me hold on. Let me look through.
Well, he's in torch range.
No, I'm looking through your line of sight. You know where he is, but he is not in your direct line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll wait.
All right, that ends your turn. All right, Southern Coalition forces. So first one enters the web. He makes his strength saving throw of 3.
Wow.
He is stuck. 5.
The way you
10.
said that.
Next one tries to make it in. He is gonna roll a 5. 5, 10, 15. You know what? He's gonna just try to force his way. It's zombies. They're dumb. Whatever. He's not gonna learn from his friends. He's gonna try to force his way in too. You're right past him. Roll is 1. They are all stuck in the webbing.
Not that it
And
matters
thus
with
ends
those
their-
rolls. But it looks like it's Dex saves for entering the web and strength to get out of it.
Oh, fine. Hold on. 10, so no. 7, so no.
Sad.
Hold on. 13.
It's still a natural 1. Sure.
So they still all don't. Yeah.
Yay! Can't
They
breathe.
found a new home. Blackfeather, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna take my bonus action to disengage from this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move.
More kiting.
Can I get to there?
How much? Yeah, you took your bonus action, disengage. You have dark vision, right?
Yes.
Make a acrobatics check to kind of do a running, jumping, parkoury thing, and that will account. Yeah, you're good. That accounts for the rough terrain. You You kip off a rock, see a little bit of a rock gleaming on the surface, hit it, get across.
All right, and then I fire at the white with my short bow.
All right, go ahead. And that hits. All right, 7 plus. Are you keeping track of your arrows?
Yes, I am.
All right, so 9 damage.
Down to 6 holy arrow.
All right. White
So
is looking a bit rough again.
So I don't have a free action left, do I?
What do you want to do for your free action?
Just drink a health potion.
No, that would be bonus.
All right, then I'm good.
All right. It's the white's turn.
What? Still there, Zach?
Sorry, I'm muted so I could have a quick snack. Sorry about that. He's going to take this. He took a step down, and he is actually going to use both of his attack actions to eat his 2 minions there.
A little snack break there, Zach.
Yeah, in more ways than one. Yeah.
Were you in this one too, or was it one I couldn't
Yeah,
see?
give me a second.
Alright.
There we go.
Wasn't sure if I couldn't see one.
And that's going to end his turn. Uzra, you're up.
Let's see. 14. Alright, so I'm going to take a second wind first as my bonus action. Okay. Heal back 8. Alright. Then I'll go ahead and take a shot at the northern zombie.
Go ahead.
I'm going to use inspiration. What's that?
No need.
D6?
No need.
Oh, it
No
hits?
need.
Alright, cool. Sounds
hits.
good. Alright.
Alright.
Then I'm going to move here.
Alright, you get 2 attacks of opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
18 and 10.
that misses.
1 hits. 2 bludgeoning. 2
no.
2 whole points of bludgeoning damage. Alright, that ends your turn. Adventure.
Adventure. Oh boy. Well, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna just throw. Hang on a second. What's the range of thrown items? Is it per item usually, or is it half your
What item are you looking to throw?
javelin?
It should say right on the javelin. The first number is the minimum range. The normal range. The second one is the maximum range. Anything over the normal range, you take disadvantage. Let me look at your character sheet.
30 over 120.
So 30
120.
feet is... 120 is your max range. But you take disadvantage on it.
All right, I'm gonna do javelin at Mr. Closey McClosepant. Oh well. Oh, he just had a snack. I'm gonna throw at Mr. Bleedy McBleedertown over here.
Alright, go ahead and roll for attack.
Why do these zombies have such stupid names?
That hits, go ahead and roll damage. Seven points of damage. Alrighty. Does that end your turn, sir?
It does.
Alrighty. Next up. Stupid thing. That is... Alright, the Northern Confederate Zombie Force... the Northern Union Zombie Forces are up. This one's gonna move here. This one's gonna move here. And 1, 2, 3. This one's gonna move right up on you. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one can too. Alright, so, Adventurer, you get one slam attack. 11, that misses. Uzura, you get one slam attack. 18.
Yes! Cool.
2 whole big points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
And,
He just picked your nose.
Black Feather, you get 2 slam attacks. 11 and 12.
Ooh.
What?
Attack.
Did
Oh, that
those
was a
hit?
roll. Nope, I have an armor class of 14.
Alright, just... Classic rogue, you just duck, dodge, dip, and dodge.
And
That ends the Northern Union forces. Malmore is going to look at you, Shyla, and say, I know you like the fire, but do you mind if I just throw a torch at it?
Okay. Alright, guess. Sure.
No, it's up to you. I mean, you're welcome to do it. I don't want to impose.
No, it's fine. No, really.
All right. All right. Where's what's web again? Let's see. So, yep, easy enough. Malmore just throws a lit torch at him. So, they'll each start the take 2d4 damage as the web ignites. And there's no saving throw for that. So, 2d4. So, that's 6. We rolled an extra one. We'll just do it anyway. 6 damage to each of them. Six. Minus 6. Minus 6. Alright, and Malware's just gonna... He had taken a step out to do it around the corner, took a step back, went, it worked. And that ends his turn.
Hey, Venture, I can't see your health bar. Can you, like, spin your dude or move him for a second? Okay, thank you.
Would Yennefer like to do anything?
no, Yennefer's gonna stay where she is.
Alrighty. Pourquoi, you are up.
do a light heal on him. On, Dorky Dork. Make Dork fans, or whatever you guys are fucking saying. So I rolled
Cool.
1 on that. That's cool.
User, that's I guess 4 to you.
Yeah, I mean, you just negated all the damage I took in the last turn, so that's pretty good.
You got 1 big heal left.
Yeah, you can say it.
Is that the end of your turn, Porquois?
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Oh, hang on here.
All right, Shiloh, you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna recast web into closer to us so that it's covering the rock falling area as
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. you're
Let me just see if I can copy this. Nope. You just want another web right there?
Yeah, that's fine. Great.
Okay. Cool. Does that end your turn?
And I'm gonna move out of here. Yeah, that's good. I'm done.
Alright, Grand, you're up.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm gonna step up near Uzra here. I'm gonna kind of use him as a stabilizing stand. And I should now have vision of the white, right?
I would say he's got half cover just because you're looking between two, 1/4 cover, so +2 to his AC.
Okay, I can deal with that. I'm gonna try to shoot him with an Eldritch Blast.
Go to town. Yeah, that hits. You never told me what the hex damage was. What the hex was. Oh wait, we couldn't do it, right? No, we couldn't do it. So at, for bonus action here, you can always hex him now if you'd
It's
like.
gonna happen. Yep.
All right, and what's he getting hexed for?
He is gonna get hexed for Constitution.
Okay. Got it. All right, that ends your turn.
As a free action, can I hand Uzra? Do you remember that holy salve that I made way back when?
Nope.
I basically mixed holy oil with some herbs and made it like a schmear almost.
Yeah, it was. I think the salve was like to help with poison, and then the whole. Yeah, you were trying to see what would happen. I said, well, you just dump some holy oil on a salve. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna give that to Uzra.
Okay.
Okay.
Uzer, you have a thing of somewhat pungent, oily salve.
What is this for?
Dump it on him.
That would be a bonus action to dump it on him. Oh, dump.
I just told Uzra to do it when he can.
Okay. All right. That ends your turn. For expediency's sake, since they have to get through a webbing on fire, another webbing, which I'm gonna say at this point is catching on fire from the other webbing. Team B South, Malmore, Shyla, and Ulkran for part of it, you have killed those 3 zombies now. Because I don't feel like continuing to track them when they're obviously going to die here in a little bit. So good job, Shyla! So they are gone. Blackfeather, you're up.
Alright. I'm just going to run away, so I'm going to do some attacks of opportunity on myself here.
Alright. Alrighty. Hold on. I will boop. Boop. I'm guessing the 18 hits.
18 hits.
Alright. Alright, just 2. He kind of just punches you in the back as you go.
Roll like 3 ones on those damages.
Don't get me... Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you ran away.
Going to suck down a healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
2d4, correct?
2d4 plus 4, if it's...
Plus 4.
Yeah.
It's a standard, not a manufactured.
Okay, so yeah, 2d4 plus 4, no con save. 7!
5, 6, 7. Great. And then I'm going to try to hide. Stealth it up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
No, why did it do it twice? What the hell? Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Take the first one.
I would.
I'll give you the first one. Alright. It's the white's turn. So, hate to break it to you. I can definitely tell you those 2 zombies from before don't see you, but he can literally see the edge of your profile sticking out behind that pillar.
So you get.
No, it's just the wind.
Yeah, because you had come into his line of sight technically before you tried to stealth.
Hmm.
So you're crouching there, like, oh, I'm hiding, and he just kind of walks up to you.
Alright.
He gets 2 attacks. Hold on. With his 2 rapiers drawn, he will take 2 attacks against you. First, the vicious rapier, 12.
Nope.
Nope. Alright, next is the keen rapier, 23. Yep.
Can you shoot that one out of his bow?
No. 6 whole damage.
3.
Alright, and that ends his turn.
Nice.
Uzra, you're up.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna shoot this top one again.
Alright, go ahead. Alright. And she. Yep, he is still, looks like he's gonna go down, stands back up straight.
Alright, then I'll throw the salve on him as the bonus.
Alright. Roll. I mean, are you throwing, like, you're opening it and trying to throw this gunk on him, or...
Is it in, like, a bottle?
It's a salve,
Yeah,
so it's in, like, a tin, and it's goopy, like pomade. He gave you a tin of holy pomade.
Is it a bottle, like, that would shatter if I threw it, or is it, like...
No, it's a tin with a lid.
Oh, well then I'll just have it with a tin and sort of throw it at him.
The lid.
Alright, you're gonna throw it at him. Go ahead and, I guess, roll a d20 and add your dex modifier for just throwing it. Alright, that hits. Roll 2d4. Alright, 10 damage, so he does a save again.
Did more than my gun.
He rolled a 1.
Cool.
What's
The
up,
holy
killer?
pomade. Yep, the holy pomade kills him. I'm guessing that ends your turn, Uzra.
Yeah.
Or do you wish to move?
Oh, good.
Alright. Venture,
Yes.
you're up.
My apologies. I had my head turned away from the screen for a moment. Okay. Suppose I can attack the one directly in front of me, right? I'm not obstructed by anything.
Yeah. It's on a diagonal, you're good.
That's what we're gonna do.
Do 50 of this one too.
What?
Say credit.
Crit it? Okay. All right, here we go. This is gonna be a crit, guys. Just wait. It's not a crit.
Still hits. Alright, that's something. Close. Alright, minus 12. Yeah, he is looking rough. You definitely took a chunk out of him. Alright, that ends your turn. Alright, this one's gonna make an attack back on you, Adventure.
Do it. Negative. 17 is my AC. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Why you get 2 rolls?
My mouse is clicking twice. I don't know why. 3 bludgeoning. These two, since they don't know where Blackfeather went this second, 4. We're gonna head over towards the action they hear going on by the entrance to the cave. And that ends their turn. Alright, Malmore is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright. Malmore is going to... Let me just read something here. Step of the wind, wait. Of course I didn't put it on there yet. I apologize, one second. Key, come on. There it is. God dang it, come on. Go in 1 key point, disengage or dash actions. Okay, so Malmor is going to burn a key point, and you watch as he comes running through, takes a jump over Adventure's head, over the zombie, and lands behind the bleeding zombie. Basically some crazy Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee shit. Then, since that was his movement and bonus action to do that, he will make a single attack roll, now flanking, so at advantage to the bleeding zombie. At advantage. Alright, that hits at least. 6 damage. So 6 plus 5 is 11. And unfortunately, he makes the con save and stays up. Alright, but that ends Malmor's turn. Yennefer, you are up.
Yennefer moves the 50 to here and starts trying to attract zombies.
Alright. That's a wisdom. 2. Okay. Yep. All 3 of them are at least drawn to Yennefer. She's making interesting noises.
Over here. Okay.
Yeah. Pourquoi, you are up.
Let's see. How you doing over there, Rogue buddy? Sorry, how's that there?
I'll survive. I'm going to disengage and run.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna tumble, I guess.
Where are you looking to tumble to?
There?
Make one acrobatics check for me to just make sure you make it through that mass of bodies without, tripping. Yeah, you're fine.
I know. Okay, stab at this guy.
Alright. You get advantage as you two are flanking.
Ooh.
Ooh. Alright. And you, do you remember you had holy oil on your rapier?
Yes, it is.
Alright, so that is... We start with double damage for those 2 rolls, so...
Sorry, just got back and saw the crit. Nice job.
28 plus, roll me 2d4. Roll me another d4. 8, 32...
Get
Good
fucked!
rolls.
30...
Maximum
sorry, no.
damage.
24 plus 8 is 32, plus another 8 is 40.
Not as good
So
as
can
my
we
50.
start keeping track of like the heaviest hits? So
Right now it's 50.
yeah, right now it's 50, but I'm solid there rank 2.
Yeah,
right?
you're number 2.
It was
Yeah.
a tad unfair 50, but a 50 nonetheless.
You were blessed by some greater power at that point in time, Adventure. You don't know
Agreed.
if you could do that again anytime soon, but it is a hint of things to come. Alright, does that end your turn, Pourquoi?
So he doesn't fall down or anything.
You did not take him past 0. He has eaten a lot of his minions.
Okay, I'm going to.
You already used your bonus action to tumble and.
Yeah, there's just no part of movement though. Okay.
Okay.
Our
That
movement is
will
60
just.
tumble.
Yeah. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I just want to put myself in between him and the motherfucker in the water. I'm done.
All right. Shiloh, you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna hold. If zombies break through my web, light them up.
No, they're done.
They're done?
Yes.
You have wiped out the Southern Confederate forces, dear.
Oh, really? I thought they were still in there. Sweet. Okay.
It's just in the north wins the war.
I decided, Shiloh, because the three of them are never... they have next to no strength. And it's 2 webs on fire. It's contested roll every time they move.
Okay.
They're just done. I'm sorry. There's no way they're coming through that. That's just ridiculous.
They're like zombies in The Walking Dead stuck in the
Great.
mud forever.
All right. That's even.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
I mean, you could always magic missile Bleedy McBleeder. That's keeping Adventure out of the fray.
Can I get through everybody? I mean, it's rocks.
Remember, magic missile is as long as it's within range, it's like ridiculous Gundam missiles. It's gonna go wherever you want it to go, as long as you're within range.
Okay.
Get Bleeder McBleedy.
There's 3 Bleeder McBleeds.
Well,
Get the one
I
that's
was
keeping me
saying
out
the
of the fray.
Oh,
She
am I
could hit all
right?
3.
Yeah. Okay.
Because right now you have your monk, a bard, and a rogue leading the charge.
All right. Let's just go for the close one then. Let's do that.
Alright, 9 damage against just one target or multiples?
Yeah, just one.
Alright, and let's see. He's. So. Rolls a 2. Adventure and Uzra, you're facing off against this guy, and all of a sudden, these energy bolts whiz past you, and just. His head's gone, and he falls over.
Cool.
Ha!
I think I like zombies.
That end your turn, Shiloh? Would you like to move, or... Would you like to move at all, Shiloh, or is that end your turn?
Yeah, I'll move up. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, no worries.
There we go. I'm done.
Alrighty. Oakran, you are up.
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
The white.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead.
That one.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Whew.
Okay, oof. So that's 14.
Cannot overstate how much I want to kill this guy.
As he takes your Eldritch Blast, J-Ball, he lurches and falls to a knee in front of Blackfeather. Desperately, he looks around for a close enough zombie. There isn't one. And as he looks up into your face, Blackfeather, you're expecting to see anger, maybe rage, disbelief, but he just says, "Thank you." And to dust he falls. His 2 swords, longbow, and armor falling to the ground, and the 2 other zombies he had been controlling fall to the ground as well.
the swords.
No hesitation.
Yeah,
about the
use a
loot?
new sword. I'll tell you that.
And for the sorry, it seems so anticlimactic, but you won. If you would like, yes. On the bodies of the zombies, you find in like rotted pockets and stuff. About 10 gold. There might be more like in the water, but the white, yes, as I said, dropped a longbow, a set of leather armor, and 2 rapiers.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and start using detect magic and stuff to see if there's any
Alright.
real goodies.
As you go to investigate the armor, a spectral energy starts coalescing above the armor, and a small, just sphere of light is emanating there.
Okay. I think that one's magic.
That looks like magic.
Actually,
Gee whiz.
you begin to hear, a voice.
Thank you. I may rest. Know that there is one ahead who kept me bound here. I thank you.
Sack now.
Yeah. For as thanks for releasing me, I give you all the life left that I had taken from my victims.
And with that, he disappears. You all actually get your SP, your spell points back to full, and health to full, and you are now level 5. So go ahead and roll your new health totals.
Oh, I always forget how to do this.
Yeah, same.
Basically, just roll a hit dice, and that's going to be what you add to your max health.
God, these rolls.
Oh, fuck yeah.
While you're doing that, Blackfeather, you may add Uncanny Dodge to your character sheet.
Oh, somebody thinks it.
What's the new rage I get?
You do not get a new rage amount yet.
Oh. No, I thought I got a new...
No. Adventure. You now get 2 attacks per action, and you may add 10 feet of movement to your movement.
2 attacks per normal action?
Yes.
Oh. And then, as a frenzied rage...
10 feet.
Oh.
It would be up to 3.
Okay. We gonna have
Shyla,
fun today.
Shyla, you get another spell, and it may be level 3.
Woo! You know what it is.
I think we all should know what anybody picks for their first 3rd level spell is.
You know what it is.
Ulgran, you get a level 3 spell, and you get an invocation.
Oh yeah, and I'm also changing some of my old spells too with the warlock spell.
Okay. Uzra, you now are able to double tap every action.
Mm-hmm.
And Malmore as well gets one. Malmore is now able to attack twice per turn, and he has access to Stunning Strike. First that die. Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon.
God, that sucks. You should never Jaeger him again.
Sorry.
My inspiration is an 8 now, guys. Just FYI.
Oh, there you go. Anybody who did not use their inspiration in this battle from Pourquoi, please remove it, because it only lasts the term of the battle.
I used it anyway.
Is there a place on my character sheet that I list movement at? I'm not seeing it. Speed. Got it. Sorry. Just saw it. My bad.
So tell me what my new armor and rapiers are.
Yeah, what'd we find?
Excuse me. Your armor and 1.
You have found a +1 leather armor, a vicious rapier, and a keen rapier. The keen rapier will not be in the compendium, so you will have to add that manually. Everybody, you were around what? 60. Let me tell you the XP total for this quick before I forget. You can add 3,000. You can divide 3,375 XP from that. So
480.
you're all at you're all at
you
what? 600.
Put in.
Yeah.
Does anybody else wear leather? Me and Venture.
I wear leather.
Fuck you.
No, Adventure does not wear leather. It is currently black feather, and you wear leather.
You can have the leather. I want that keen rapier.
No, can we know what the rapiers do?
Identify.
Yes. Yes. A vicious rapier. It is a magical weapon. They're both magical weapons, technically. The vicious rapier, when you crit, you add an extra 2d6 damage on your crit damage. And a keen rapier crits on a 19 or a 20.
My friend, did you do dual wield?
No, I do not. I tend not to use rapiers at all. If you want them both, that's...
I don't need both of them.
I mean, I'll take one just in case I get in close combat and I can't use my bow.
Does anybody else use rapiers?
Oh,
Finesse weapons,
and
whatever?
I can use rapiers as well.
the longbow is a +1 longbow, and due to that, it will add the magical effect to standard ammunition.
Huh. Well, I'm rated on short bow, not long.
Do we have any other archers?
We could sell it.
Alright.
Yeah, it would sell very, very good.
I'll throw it in the pack with
you-
all the other shit.
You could still use the longbow, Blackfeather, as you are trained in bows. You just would not be able to use your proficiency.
Yeah, let's just
Currently
sell it.
with
I
it.
don't have proficiency.
Alright. You're taking the vicious rapier, Pourquoi?
It doesn't really make a difference to me. I mean, they're both like weird crit rapiers, right?
Right. Vicious
Yeah.
just does more damage on crit.
Yeah, I want.
Yeah,
I
vicious
I
got-
does
think we're
more
better
damage
off,
on crit.
actually, if no one else main attacks rapier, I'd prefer the keen one. Because if we're doubling damage on crit, then
Sure. Alright, that's up to you and Blackfeather.
Whatever. Fine. Take the keen one.
About that leather armor.
yeah, you can have the armor, man.
Okay. I'm guessing that's +1 to AC.
Yep.
My AC's 15. For no reason.
Mine's only 12.
Yeah.
It's too
Oh, and Shyla, your expended charges on your staff have been recharged thanks to the White's parting gift.
I don't have that information.
I sent you guys a PM on Discord.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll get to that.
I'm not gonna bother trying to add the king rapier since it doesn't exist. Zach, it just
Okay.
comes from 19, right? So like, we know that.
Yeah, if you just type it in as keen on your rapier, and then you can change the crit damage on the attack.
It's not crit damage though; it's crit.
You can
Well,
change the crit range too.
Sorry,
Oh,
I
okay,
meant crit
I see it
range.
there.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant crit range.
much? Are we taking a short rest? Is that implied?
Actually, you're fully healed.
Yeah, but I got other stuff that only comes back on rest.
No, everything is back.
Okay.
That was
More
the...
inspiration.
Then I'm feeling grittier than ever.
Yeah, everything is back because of you have released the white from his what he thought to be his eternal curse to forever be stuck here.
So the equivalent of a long rest, then?
Yes.
Cool. Make sure you guys push up your level on your sheet because we have a extra proficiency
Yes.
bonus now.
If you increase it by 1 because your proficiency bonus will now be 5, and 3, and it will up your hit dice to 5.
Shit. Look at this garbage. Look at that.
Jesus.
Oh.
Pretty good.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that garbage.
I got 10 stars, and Are you like arm wrestling yourself?
Yeah, yes. And backflipping in the process.
One second. Just... Oh, come... What?
Did you up your speed? Adventure.
I did. It is now at 40.
That's so much.
Yeah, you basically are a clunking juggernaut that can move around the field at will.
Does that work with your Horn of the Ram?
Fastest man alive.
Yes, it does. Well, it's just speed.
Well, I mean, Horn of the Ram, is that like its own movement, or is that just as long as you move 10 feet?
As long as he moves 10 feet.
Jeez. You can like run and golf swing people now. Just send them flying.
When do we get our next opportunity for stats or
Next level.
It depends on the
What
class.
in the
but
world are the odds of that? What are the odds of that right
I
there?
mean, if you really want to...
120?
Efficiency 8 plus 8 plus 3 plus 1, so 12.
it's 4 and 8, 12, 16.
do we update our ability scores now or next level?
Next level.
Next level.
Yep.
The odds of that are 1 in 400, by the way.
All right. So if everybody is ready, you see across the way there at the edge of the pool is actually a open cave mouth that is descending further. If you... Oh no, I didn't get to that line, so rewind. The ghostly voice had said, I have let those who bear the master's mark pass. I shall let no others... I shall devour all others who try. Somebody has passed through here recently that the white mentioned he was not happy about having to let them pass through. So
Cool.
This is your confirmation that you are still on the right track.
What's our experience at? I didn't catch that number.
Well, it was 3,375 to split between you guys for the fight.
Is that enough?
Yeah, it's just enough. I think you needed 500 XP apiece.
Well, that's only 482 divided.
Hey,
Is there
guess
7
what?
people?
You level up.
Okay.
So there you go.
We're at a perfect 6,500.
Yes, there you go.
Excellent. I love that.
So it is time to continue on.
Okay.
As you guys continue on, you find as you go deeper and deeper, you're seeing recent signs of travel that even Blackfeather, you don't have to investigate check. But due to the amount, I want someone to make a investigation check to try to discern what sort of tracks you are seeing.
See, never. I can never fucking pull off those random. Jesus.
Uzra, 10 is enough. You recognize the size and shape of the track, and what you're hoping you're not seeing what you think you're seeing for that moment when you look down, and it makes no sense to see it, but you think you're seeing orc tracks.
I think orcs have been through here.
They speak Orcish. That's great.
Orcs here.
All right.
We could talk to them. That'd be awesome.
As you guys continue on, do you just wish to continue on, or do you wish to do a group stealth check to keep going?
Fun fact: my mother was an orc.
I'm good with just continuing on. What about you guys?
Yeah.
I'll stay in the back, but I'm not stealthy, so I'm not really gonna try.
All right, yeah. You guys continue on. This is a straight path, no branching off. You're descending more and more. You actually at one point see a discarded water skin. And who's leading the group?
Probably me. I'll say me.
With your excellent night vision adventure?
Yeah.
We had a torch lit, like he could have picked
I
Okay.
thought
up.
I had his boots lit up. So
If you want to light it back up, sure.
yeah, let's light his boots back up.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
also draw a torch just for good measure.
All right. You bend down and do you investigate the water skin adventure?
We'll try this again.
Follow the shiny one.
Yeah.
There's a water skin.
It's a water skin. It's a water skin. You're not sure what it means, but it is actually still there's condensation on the outside.
This voice in my head said there's
No,
condensation.
you touch it and you see it's
Oh, it's all wet and stuff.
all right. As you continue further on, strangely enough, the end of the tunnel starts getting lighter. It's not a bright light, but it's slowly growing a bit brighter. Do you continue with the light on your boots and the torch lit?
I'll toss the torch behind us. I'll keep the boot light.
All right. The boot light is technically brighter than your torch.
Keep the torch. I don't know how I do that. What do I snuff out the?
No, you ask for Qua
I
to.
snuff my boots.
Your boots.
You ask for Qua to. Blackfeather, where are you in the pack at this point with this stealth check? Or are
He's
you
usually
gonna-
right behind
Far away
me.
from the shiny person in the cave.
All right. Are you going up ahead or farther back?
I'll go up ahead, thank you.
All right. As you all come to the cave mouth, Blackfeather, you go off a bit to start scouting. You come out of the cave mouth, and what you see before you is a forest of these mushrooms. You only can tell they're mushrooms because you can see from a distance that it looks like it. The closest one to you is 4 or 5 stories tall. And the light is coming from phosphorescent spores on the underside of the mushrooms.
Wow.
Blackfeather, I want you to make a perception check for me. All right. You hear a lot of noise around you. Go ahead and make a investigation check to see if you can pick up the trail, because this is a massive cave structure, like stretches off in every direction further than you can see. All right. About 30-40 minutes, you do pick the trail back up. The ground's a bit rockier, a little smoother, so yeah, you really had to look for some trail here, but you find it. Do you continue on your own, or do you have the group follow you?
Well, I hope they're following me.
All right, group, do you follow Blackfeather's hand signals and go forward?
Sure.
All right. You're staying about 30 feet ahead of him still, Blackfeather?
That's the idea, yeah.
All right. You guys following the trail for a little while. You hear some... At one point you hear a strong breeze coming through here, but it's very hot, sulfurous air when the breeze hits you. If
Do I recognize?
Go ahead.
Can I be like a stone cunning or something about
that would be,
the depth we're at?
That would be I would say nature check at advantage, since dwarven stone cutting in the depths. You know that from books you've read and when you were learning a bit in your past with mining operations. That is the smell of like an active sulfur vent, which means you're actually closer than you'd probably like to be to possibly an active lava jetty somewhere nearby.
I'll relay that into the ring. Probably near something very hot.
Yeah, kind of right
Sorry,
here.
I'll step away.
All right.
Do you want to make this?
Do you want to go ahead and make a group perception check as you're following Blackfeather's trail?
Where'd he go?
I don't even know where I am.
La la la.
Yeah, me and Porkwine and Shyla are like staring at mushrooms.
At that point, it surprises you when Adventure suddenly motions you to silence. Adventure, your keen hunter's instinct, you can hear what sounds to be voices off basically further to the west, as you guys have been heading in a general northern direction through this cave structure. Do you share this?
Yeah, I
All
relay
right.
that.
All right. Do you guys can head towards the voices?
I say we stealth toward it. But...
All right. Do you guys? All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Group stealth check.
Good start.
Hey, they cancel each other out.
I used to be still.
Oh, Grant!
Oh.
He's gone.
Who's left? Uzra.
Not really.
Oh, you did a stealth check? Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, Malmore. Right. Damn, Malmore. Come on.
What are you doing?
No more.
Hold on.
That's how good his stealth check was.
Yeah. He's
Red.
14. All right. You guys make a little bit of noise, but you start heading towards the voices. It's a little ways off, so you're hoping nobody heard you. As you head in the westerly direction, you reach after about 15 minutes of trying to stealth. Altgrand and Pourquoi trying to keep you all focused as much as possible. Blackfeather, God, you hate nature so much. You wish you were back. Stealthing in a building to steal some shit is so much easier than this.
Much.
You come to a cave mouth. The intensity of glow is a little bit brighter, and the voices are a little bit louder. Now, let me know what you guys. Hold on. What you guys can see when I load this map, if anything.
Nothing.
All right, I'm gonna drop you guys at the mouth of the cave. Give me one moment. I want you to line yourselves up in your marching order after I get you all down. All right, go ahead and line yourselves all up where you want to be. I would say no further than where Blackfeather is. You can't go any further than that. All right. So the first leg. Now around you, you see the mushrooms are much smaller in this cave, but they are a bit brighter. And what I will need you to do is make a group stealth check to make it up to this point. So go ahead and roll your group stealth check.
Can I stay behind like one check's worth?
Jesus fucking Christ. Here I am!
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'm like not super stealthy, so like.
Well, it's you're all proceeding as a group towards the voices at this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll give it a shot. Yeah.
Alright, now it is time to hold on. Let's see his stats. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna roll a flat D20 because as you guys are approaching, you can hear the voices are arguing, or more accurately, one is yelling pretty loudly, and you haven't you've heard a response, but it doesn't sound quite right now that you're all closer. So you're fucking kidding me.
I know we're here.
Alright, as you all go ahead and move yourselves up to that first ledge. Everybody move yourself up to that first ledge where Blackfeather just went to.
Can't really see it.
Let me see what your vision is. Okay, yeah, it's a little dark, but that's good enough. Malmore comes on up here. The one voice stops, and then all of you suddenly hear a voice you've unfortunately heard before. It goes,
Wait. Did you hear something?
I'd like to take a moment to step aside and poop.
If anybody can't guess who that voice is, you're welcome to roll a history check with super double awesome advantage, or just ask somebody. Yeah.
Wow. You know his name, his
It's
birthplace.
that guy.
Yeah. That is the gentleman you currently know as Nemesis.
Nemesis.
That was the only name you were given
Prime?
at this point. No, not Nemesis Prime.
Nemesis.
Corruptor as well, right? Same person.
You are, collective, clenching of the sphincters at this point. Like, oh,
Yeah, I'm pooping. I'm definitely. I just sphincter.
suddenly it, the tension's almost lifted by a shrill, nasally voice actually continuing to berate him. Uzra, go ahead and make a perception check with advantage. You know that voice.
Is it Mudface?
Yeah, it's Mudface.
It's Mudface. Mudface is working with Nemesis.
Now,
Nemesis Prime.
since she is quite vocal at this point at her dissatisfaction, you all have advantage on your stealth check up to a ledge that is right here.
I'm gone. I
All right.
vanished.
You're good.
Stealth pooping.
Good. Good. Pourquoi, you're good. Shyla, you're good. You can move up where everybody else is. Yeah, Malmore's fine. Alright. Pourquoi, are you moving up or...
Sorry, shit.
Oh, no worries. Alright, so now you can actually, I think, roughly see what's going on, I'm hoping. Adventure, not so much, I'm guessing.
Ah, human eyes. I can see two figures. That's
Alright,
it.
Malmore reaches over to you and touches you on your arm and casts... uses his monk ability to cast dark vision on you. So give me 1 second.
Monks can do that?
Monks of the Shadow Way can.
That's cool.
You can do that?
Just didn't seem like a very monkey thing to do.
I turn to him and whisper, "You can do that?"
Do you see better now?
We're the monkeys.
Monkey.
What the hell? I can see
and then-
clearly now.
Charlotte, he's actually going to creep next to you quick and do the same thing as he is thinking at this point. You guys may need to see well and not have to potentially rely on
Ooh,
light spells
that's
and
awesome.
torches.
And Mute Malmore is so helpful.
What is that? What is the thing? I see a thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, there's a keg just sort of
Yep,
in the mushrooms.
Yeah, you would know, Uzra, that that is actually basically the fantasy equivalent of hydraulic fluid for clockwork armor parts. There are some piston pieces that require, on certain models, that require like pressurized systems to work.
That's where they keep the good booze.
Can I drink it now? Hey, Zach, this might be a bad time to bring this up, but if you look at my character sheet, my rage weapon versus the regular weapon has a different attack bonus. Just look at that in your...
All the spare time I have this second.
I know, but it's gonna be useful, I'm sure.
Give me a moment. Yes. Let me slog through this story stuff that you seem so interested in this moment, and I will get back to fixing your math. I'm not trying to be bitter. There as well, you see a albino dwarf who's kind of standing in the shadow of Mudbelt as she is somewhat berating Nemesis, which you're all kind of a little surprised that she's got the hangers to do that. But hey, Altgrand, are you doing anything? Because you had discussed with me wanting to do something.
I am gonna need a refresher on that.
With what you see before you, what would be something you had Basil doing earlier that you said you wanted to make sure not to miss opportunities for?
Oh yeah, he's definitely doing it now.
Okay. Do you want to whisper through the ring? I wanted to make sure you wanted this to be happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's 100%. So Basil's recording everything, guys.
Do we talk to her or kill her?
Definitely towards killer.
So at this point,
The sharp one.
Nemesis turns to her. He hasn't reacted much to anything she said, and he looks over at the albino dwarf, who, you really don't need to make a history check or perception check to probably guess who she is.
Yeah, that's Agatha Frosthand.
There you go. The dwarf supervisor you originally came to talk to.
She's the foreman who sometimes overlooks shadiness in the mines, in one of the eastern mines. We found some evidence that she's allowing smuggling of dwarven armor to happen.
Okay.
Wow, very informative. Thank you.
Here's your notebook, Tinderbeard.
Yeah. With that, you all watch.
Your eyes gloss over when that happens.
It's just monotone. Rote.
You watch as Nemesis seems to turn his attention to her and raises a dark hand, and with a single resounding word that you can't even understand it, but it seems to thrum deep within your chest, she falls over dead.
I know what that is.
Which she?
Altgrand is scared.
Was it Agatha or Mudface?
It was Agatha.
Okay.
And with that, he turns to Mudface, and you hear him say,
I grew tired of your false face and pretense.
and with that, you all watch as he reaches another hand out to her and seems to make kind of a gripping motion and kind of throws to the side, and Mudbelt screams and seems to change in front of you, her skin growing darker and darker and darker, her hair turning a bone white. You see an intricate tattoo across her forehead, coming almost like bleeding back into view. What you see, if I can get this right. Hold on. If you just hit click on her token and hit Z, it should bring it to full screen. Did that do that for anybody or no?
We can't actually select it.
I hate this. Hold on. Oh, it flashed up and went away.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's
All right.
Cleavage.
Okay. Go ahead and make a anybody trained in history?
I am.
No.
Alright, Uzura, you of course can make this at advantage.
Okay, I'll just roll again. 17.
Alright. That's a fucking Durgar.
Oh. He turned her into a Durgar.
No. Anybody trained in Arcana, make an Arcana check for me?
Also me.
Yeah, anybody. Yeah, Uzura, you know. Halkrand, you know.
Dang it!
No. There's magic. Adventure. There's some fucking magic over there. He actually cast Counterspell.
She's always been Durgar.
Nerds, what's a Durgar?
Uzura.
It's like a dwarf that lives further down, and they're generally shittier people in general.
That's very specific.
That is an apt
I'm glad I got
descriptor.
Their skin's
Alright,
darker, and we try to stay separate from them. It's...
Yeah, it's sounding better the more you go.
I don't really like to talk about it. It's just a culture thing. It's
Culture, racist.
What you know is the Durgar were once in the Serbial Mountains. You fought for a very long time, and actually your people pushed them out long time ago. And actually you pursued them across the wastes to the mountains beyond the desert to the east. And you your people have never been sure if they still lived, but you know that you left very few Durgar, at least the stories say you left very few Durgar alive. So with that, she is in pain, panting.
It's a strong counterspell.
Yeah. It's almost as if she tried to resist, the counterspell, and he just magically bitch smacked her. With that,
Hey, hold on. Can you explain what's happening to her again?
Sure. She has always been a Durgar. Apparently, she had infiltrated Dwarven society and had been able to elevate herself to the point of being the head of the Artificers Guild. And it appears she's been...
What is he casting on her?
I think it was Counterspell or Dispel Magic.
Apologies potion.
He undid the high-level illusionary spell she was using to keep her form. So, yes. With that, I have no idea how this is going to sound, so don't laugh. I tried to do a voice for her, so give me a second.
How dare you? Do you know who I am?
Sounds great, by the way.
Thank you. And what comes next is something you never thought you would hear. He starts laughing.
Just what makes you think I care? Just as I don't care that Leotin's toys followed you down here and are watching us at this moment.
So, I want everybody to make wisdom saving throws.
Alright, let's check.
Hold on. Is he attempting to cast something?
Yes, he is.
Can I try to counterspell him?
Sure. It's a 9th level spell.
That's fine.
Go ahead. You have to make a DC check of... let me see here when you cast this. So you're casting at 3rd level?
19.
You have to have a 19. That is correct.
Go.
Go ahead and roll, my good friend.
Oh, wait, that's...
Oh.
With that,
Spellcasting ability.
with that, you are all
Give inspiration.
seized.
No, I don't have that spec where I can just give it to you on the...
No, you are all seized, and with horrifying slowness, you are all lifted up and brought right about here.
I think I need to reload or something. When you zoomed in on her, I have that like a little scroll.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's stuck there. Let me try refreshing. If we lose everything, I'm sorry. Did it come back up for you guys yet?
Yeah, I mean the game just
Oh.
like our
Where are you inactive?
There we go. All right. You are all held in place. You can still speak if you so wish, but you cannot move. Is there anything you... he looks to all of you and says...
I did plan to have fun with you, but already you're becoming a more nuisance than the amusement is worth. Do you have any last words?
Let us go.
we can speak.
You can speak, you just cannot move.
Adventure!
Now I wonder, is dispel magic a incantation or?
You can... I would say at this point, you try... J-Ball tried counterspell. You
Yeah,
can...
I'll listen for that.
Yeah. Do you have Dispel Magic?
I have
Is
dispel
it-
magic.
Is it somatic?
What's the components?
I'm trying to get a
Dramatic.
fucking description of it right now.
Yeah, I'll look too. Spell magic. It is somatic, so you need gestures.
Okay.
Alright. As he gets another hearty laugh at Adventure's war cry. As you see him raising his hand again and pointing it towards you, it's one of those moments where time is seeming to slow down. If you will, possibly even your life is starting to flash before your eyes as you don't know what's going to happen. Can anybody not see the strange device to the west side of the map?
All the way to the west?
Yes.
What's up?
Building.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
look at-
I can see.
Let me see what Shyla can see.
It's
All
like
right.
a stone thing?
Yep. What you're actually seeing is
Oh, I
a
see
giant empty archway. It looks like it has been repaired and put back together in some way. There are glyphs all along the edge. And as his hand is coming up and you see energy starting to coalesce on his hand, there's the sound of crackling electricity. The ruins around the border begin to glow. A great flash emits from the center of the arch, and a blisteringly hot wind comes down the causeway and hits all of you. He stops, still holding you in the air, but the spell is not released, and he turns. And you're the closest, Uzra. Go ahead and make a perception check in this scenario for me.
Okay. Pretty good, huh?
Okay. Now, yeah, it's hot and there's glowy light over there. You know what? If all of you want to make a perception check, though, I think it's this way.
Someone see this, please.
All Uzra, yours was good enough. You see a vague shape step into frame with... Oh, Shyla. Okay. Hey, Shyla. It's... you recognize the cloak and staff. It's one you've seen before. You hear roaring and battle behind this figure. You see orcs left and right, forces you haven't seen before, but before you stands your friend and the person you may at this point in your life be regretting you ever met in the first place. Leotin stands framed within this portal that has opened. He has not quite stepped through, but his staff comes down on the stone area in front of it, and there's a resounding crack like thunder within this small place. And though it is brighter now with this light, there feels to be an oppressive pall or darkness descending as well, like something bigger, and a voice deeper and more powerful than you've ever heard from him before comes out. He is going to say each line, which is accented with slamming his staff against the platform he's standing upon.
Arthur Patterson, I name thee. Arthur Patterson, I bind thee. By blood and by stone I bind thee. By salt and by fire I bind thee. By iron and by water I bind thee. Thrice I bind thee. No power shall we wield but against one another. From your power to mine, woe be to he that breaks this binding, for the price shall be paid thrice.
And with that, a great guttural roar. You've never seen one, but every tale you've ever heard, it sounds like a dragon's roar. And though Leotin stands there, the shadow of a dragon, great beast, is cast against the wall. A cascade of golden fire comes out from the portal and strikes Nemesis dead on. It fans out behind him. Luckily, as it bends, you barely are avoided. The tips of your eyebrows seem a bit crispy. And as the flame dissipates, where Nemesis stood, you actually see a skeleton with jewels for eyes, crystalline structure going down through. Its vaporous smoke now nearly dissipated and hanging off of it like a flowing cape or wings. And as he looks to concentrate towards you, the skeletal arm begins to shake, and you see cracks moving along the arm, and he releases, and you all fall to the ground. I'd like you all to make dexterity saving throws. Alright. Uzra, you land fine. Alkran, you're kind of in a heap. You don't take any damage, but you're definitely prone. Adventure, you're not prone, but you're not, like, it's gonna take you a second to right yourself. Yeah,
Does he get advantage on that dex save?
Who?
Adventure has the barb thing.
Danger sense.
Yeah, go ahead. You can.
Wow.
All right. I mean, you still land it. You're not set. Really, the only person ready to act would be Uzra. Honestly enough, your nice, stout dwarven physique. You low center of gravity.
Just literally pencil. Ready. T-pose.
Let me roll Malmore's. Oh, he's I rolled that at advantage. Hold on. No.
He died.
He's down. He is prone. With that, the shadows start to coalesce quickly back around Nemesis. He is now again that form you saw before, an inky, almost hole in the world where he stands. But you can see now that where before the shadows moved softly, they're whipping violently and agitated. He turns back to Mudbelt and says,
Handle this.
And with that, he, almost Lord Voldemort style, coalesces shadow and shoots through that portal out towards his own Nemesis. As Mudbelt turns to you, she screams in rage seeing you, Uzra. And I don't feel like doing the voice. She says, "No, no, you have cost me too much already. Now everything is ruined." With that, you see her touch a ring on her finger, and she has disappeared from view.
Does she have the one ring?
I want you all to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
Yep. I didn't expect to do good on that one.
Tell me, anybody get 20? That's what I need to know.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. So you
Malmore.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Malmore.
Malmore can't get 20, I'm pretty sure.
He can't technically he can't. He has a -1. Malmore is able to get up and is ready to go. So once we roll initiative, Malmore will actually get a single surprise round to himself.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So Mudbelt reappears over here, and you see her drop a stone on the ground, and you hear her starting to incant a spell. Uzra, I want you to make an Arcana check. All right. Though you joked that she never had much talent, you know, you never see much of what she did, you then remember what Mudface was good at. Her strength, her area of expertise was the create of construct, deterrence, and for military applications. As you watch, the ground beneath the stone starts to crack, and a great fist rises up out of the ground, and before you rises a stone golem, seeming with a number of reinforcements.
Well then.
And with that, she has just enough left to touch that ring again. So, I would like you all to roll initiative.
Touch your tokens first.
I'm gonna piss real quick.
Touching tokens.
Token touching. Fuck all of you. What the hell? Jesus Christ. The one time I roll high on
You're
initiative.
still at last.
Fucking ridiculous. Like, I have been keeping track since like the second session, just out of curiosity, and I have been like so low. And I was like, yes, an 18. I'm sure to be up there, but no. Fuck all of you.
That was kind of like...
All right. Everybody's rolled, but Malmore. Wait, I thought I rolled Malmore.
Did you touch his token?
No, I didn't. Damn it. The... Man, everybody rolled good.
Crazy.
Alrighty.
I don't want to talk about. Hey, can you just look at my before this fight? Can you look at that?
Yeah.
Please?
Hold on. Alright.
I'm not sure what's causing. It's just the difference between +8 and +7. I think it's just because we modified the item.
Strength plus proficiency. Alright. Strength plus proficiency. Oh. We did not add the magic bonus to it. There you go. Because it is a +1.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Did your math for you, Roddy.
I couldn't figure it out. I don't know why.
Alright, so Malmore basically is going to get to act twice here. He's going to honestly spend his bonus action. He's going to look at you guys and go, "Pwah! Uzra, what? How? What? Fuck. Do I... what do I do?"
Run.
She's either invisible or blinked out of existence temporarily. I think the short answer is going to be we need to take down Mudbelt.
Okay. He's gonna... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's gonna move across the front of you guys, and because he's not quite sure he wants to just run in on this thing. Think a little under iron, like about half Iron Giant size at this point. This thing is monstrously huge. He is gonna take a he's gonna throw a dart at it just to see what happens. Alrighty. Oh, 24. That hits. With a think, you see the dart hit and just bounce off and cartwheel away. And yeah, that's gonna be his surprise round. Seeing that, he's gonna shrug, and you're gonna see him do the Kamehameha style move you saw him do before, to perform a righteous strike against him to see if that does any better. Unfortunately, his hands are shaking a little bit, and he just fires off and up and to the left and goes, "Ha!" And he's gonna... So that's gonna be 1 key point for that strike. That failed. And he's gonna use his bonus action to just take the dodge, not his... well, no, he's gonna... No, he's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna back up a little bit on the other side of this big mushroom here, though. He is taller than it. Anything that is blatantly a large mushroom that looks like you can stand on is only about 5 feet tall, so you can get a little bit of height. You just gotta remember it's an extra square to step up on top of it. That's going to end his turn.
Are we gonna do this fight now, or are we gonna hold it off for next session? It is 12.
That's up to you guys.
Carrie's falling asleep.
Seems like a climactic place to pause.
Yeah, pretty good place to pause then. Yeah, I didn't think the zombie fight would take that long.
Mom fights.
They didn't roll great for attack, but they always rolled well for the saving throw.
Yeah.
Stay down.
Yeah. That's about it. I hope you all had fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are at the culmination of this arc, so next time we will finish it up. And yeah. All right, guys. Well,
Night.
have a good night.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Game. Later.
Later.
Happy Father's Day.